Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakak Badash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say Shalom to Yakim and Akwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you with a walking talk, more like a standing talk. All right. Decided to get out of the house today. It's a little bit hotter, all right, but you know how it is. Sometimes you just want to get out the house. All right. So today's lesson title, all right, is going to be something around the effect of hold fast, all right, which is exactly what it's speaking of. All right. One of the things that we do in this truth, all right, and that you learn when you come in, all right, is we're right at the end of this thing, and we're waiting for a few prophecies to unfold, and then we're out, all right, and we're hoping and meditating and waiting, all right, and hastening the coming of our Lord, like the last year was called, all right. It was deemed by the apostles, all right, and that's what we're doing. We're waiting for the Most High to return, all right, to destroy this place, all right, and save His elect, which we believe to be hopeful members of, all right. We say hopeful because we're not sure, all right. We can't be 100% positive on anything, all right, other than this truth is the truth. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab, this is Ecclesiastes 39, 1 through 4, all right. It reads, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies." All right, so you brothers, all right, out there, the brothers out there that gave over themselves to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all right, are doing this work, all right. It says, "We'll seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies." All right, and that's what we're doing. We're waiting, all right, seeing, all right, from the apostles on down, all right, waiting to see, what next is gonna turn. All right, we've already been seeing, little hints, all right, and big hints, all right, at the M to the O to the T to the B, all right, the M to the A to the R to the K. You know what I'm talking about? The digital all. All right, we've already seen big hints at that. Brothers all over have seen these hand waving devices. All right, and we already know what those are going to turn into. All right, those are going to turn into readers. All right, right now you just wave your hand over them, but eventually they're going to need something to trigger that door open. All right, they're eventually going to need something like that. There's also been someone I've spoke to that said that they were at a Walmart. All right, and that there were I didn't get the whole thing, but from what they said, it sounded like they were putting in some new technologies into the cash registers. All right, the self-checkout. All right, and I'm not sure about the other ones. All right, but if you just use discernment, all right, and you use your brain, you could put two and two together of probably what they're doing. All right, now they said that the company was Honeywell. All right, now I looked up Honeywell, all right, online when they told me that, and come to find out, Honeywell does deal with those technologies, the ID, and fill in the other two letters. All right, before that, they deal with those C to the H to the I to the P. All right, they deal with those. All right, and the readers for those things. All right, so more than likely they're probably putting in the technology for something like. Now I'm just speaking as a man. All right, more than likely I think, all right, that they were probably putting in the technologies for them, all right, for the readers, putting the readers in and not having them fully activated yet, all right, but having them ready, all right, because it's getting close, all right, it's getting close. We're in June and it's coming, all right. So continue on. I'll read that one more time, all right. "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies." All right, and that's what we're supposed to be doing. All right, brothers and sisters out there, you're supposed to be, diligently pursuing after this truth. All right, listening. All right, obeying your man. All right, following after the ways of the Lord, keeping the laws. All right, said, "He will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also." All right, so that's where you men are supposed to be. All right, where the subtle parables are, that's where you're supposed to be as well. "He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences, and be conversant in dark parables. He shall he shall serve among great men and appear before princes. He shall travel through strange countries, for he hath tried the good and evil among men. All right, and this is what we're doing. All right. Now, actually, let's grab. All right, parable.
Parable.
Fuck you in a minute.
Parable.
All right, you brothers and sisters might be able to hear that. It's not coming up on mine. Lord willing, you'll be able to hear it. All right, parable says a simple story used to illustrate a moral or spiritual lesson as told by Yahushua in the Gospels. All right, parable of the blind men and the elephant. All right, so basically a parable is a story. All right, so be occupied in the and the stories that the Bible are speaking of. All right, in the accounts. All right, Zephaniah 3:8. All right, it reads, "Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy." All right, and that's exactly what's happening. So what is it telling you to do? It's saying to, therefore, wait ye upon me. So we're supposed to be waiting upon the Lord. All right, he's not waiting for us. We're waiting for him. All right, so we can't be in that spirit where we're spiritually rushing the Lord, where it's like, oh, come on now. I know it gets close to that sometimes. Sometimes you be like, man, we're getting bad out here. But you can't rush him. All right, everything has a reason. It has to happen for a reason. All right. The Most High is going to do it when the Most High does it, all right? And we're here to sit and wait, all right, and meditate, all right, and hope and hasten to his coming, all right? Says, "For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy," all right? If he's not going to come back to give your kids a pat on the head, and situations like that. All right, he's coming back to destroy. All right, he's going to save his elect. All right, which is his elect consists of men, women, and children. All right, but it's also going to be a terrible, terrible judgment for a lot of these people on the earth. All right, including some of you Jakes. All right, now let's grab indignation. All right, resentment, all right, anger or annoyance. Resentment, umbrage, affront, disgruntlement, anger, distress, unhappiness, discontent, dissatisfaction, displeasure, all right, annoyance, irritation, vexation, all right, there's a good one, vexation, all right. He's gonna pour that upon, all right, the nations, all right, the kingdoms, all right. So it's not gonna be a pretty thing. All right, it's not going to be a pretty thing, and you brothers and sisters, that come from these Christian church backgrounds. All right, that's even the Most High is really dealing with you to get you out of that spirit, because that Christian spirit demon that gets on these people is a very, very, very strong demon. All right, because these churches, all right, they're not teaching you what you need to know. All right, there was the elder brother Menatazak. And in one of his recent lessons, I can't remember the exact title of it, all right, but in one of the recent ones, he was reading an article where I believe it said only 30% of, pastors and reverends and whatnot, those type of people, heads of the church, all right, of your favorite church, all right, you Christians, all right, only 30% of them are actually teaching out of the Bible. All right, that's a low number. And the elder brother also said, the 30% aren't even teaching the right thing. All right, they aren't even teaching you the right thing, and that's true. All right, so those 30%, the rest of the other, what was it? 70. All right, Salakia. The rest of the 70%, they're just giving you a pep rally. All right, and that's really all church is anyway, is a big pep rally. All right, they tell you how to feel. All right, and that everything's gonna be all right. and all this bullshit, and not everything's not going to be all right. All right, everything's not going to be all right. All right, not for you. All right, Lord willing, it's all right for us. All right, but we're still going to have to go through some things. All right, we're going to have to be tried. All right, we're going to have to be refined. All right, what in the hell happened here? Slakia. All right, so yeah, not everything's gonna be fine. All right, and it's lucky I got a little sidetracked there. 5 and 7. It reads, "Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and hath long patience for it, until he receive the early and latter rain." All right, and in the Bible, you'll see a lot of examples of farming. The word I'm looking for, relating the salvation of Israel, or relating Israel, all right, to a harvest as a farm, all right, like a harvest, all right. And husbandman, all right, husbandman, that would be the Most High. What does husbandman mean? All right, a husbandman in England in the Middle Ages. Here, this one's better. Husbandman, all right. A person who cultivates the land, a farmer, all right, cultivates, all right, who plants, all right, and if you're planting, what are you also doing? You're sowing, all right, reaping, all right, you're bringing up, all right. The husbandman, all right, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, all right, his elect, all right, and hath long patience for it. He has long patience for his elect, all right. He's not going to leave them stranded. He's not going to say, never mind, I'm going to leave these people here. That's not what's happening, all right. He's true to his word. He's going to come back and save his elect. All right, as well as reap hell on you other heathen nations. All right, and you 2/3 as well. All right, it says he hath long patience for it, until he receiveth in the early latter rain. All right, in the harvest. All right, he's gonna come back and harvest his people. All right, and bring them back up. All right, he's gonna get all of his people. All right, he's gonna do some weeding. All right, get rid of all the stuff that he doesn't want. All right, and he's gonna take his good harvest. All right, it's just the same as a farmer would do. All right, you're not going to take the rotten tomato. All right, you're not going to take the tomato with black spots all over it, with a worm crawling through it. You don't want none of that. You want that shiny, perfect round tomato. All right, it's juicy. It's not too small. It's not still green. All right, it's not too. It's not it's a word. When it's not ripe yet. All right, or it's not overripe. All right. So he's going to get it just perfect, all right? That's his elect. His elect is just perfect, all right? And for you people that don't believe that, all right, you're going to have to find out the hard way, all right? Just lucky this phone, man. All right. It says, this is Psalms 130 and 6, all right? "My soul waiteth for the Lord more than they that watch for the morning. I say more than they that watch for the morning." All right, so man, we really just want the hell out of this place. All right, every day it's more and more apparent how much we really just want out of this place. All right, constant vexations. All right, and just the shit that you see going forth on the earth. All right, the unrighteous laws. All right, and decrees that Esau Edom's rolling out. All right, the alphabet soup crew. All right. Romping through the streets, all right, fake, a different people are pretending that they're us, all right, the fake news, all right, that's trying to say some stuff against us, all right, scoffers and the mockers, all right, it's just another thing, another day, another problem, all right, and that's how it goes, all right. They that watch for the morning, all right. You people, look, it's morning time. No, we're waiting more than that. We're waiting. All right, we want out of this damn place. This place is fucked up. All right, pardon my language, but that's what it is. At the end of the day, the shit's upside down, turned around. All right, and fucked up. This shit's bad. All right, and you got these jakes out here. You got these 2/3 jakes that want to stay in this shit. This shit ain't built for us. We're not supposed to be dwelling in this. This was not built for us. This was not a a society that was meant for us to thrive. It's you can see it, all right? You can see it. We only got, a few things that we can do. We can't ever be, overly successful, all right? You'll never see us as, a CEO of a company, all right? You might see some 2/3 that sold out as a CEO of a company, all right? But look what you had to do to get there. Look what you had to do to get there. People are like, no, brother, there's so-called black, Latino, Negroes and Native Americans that have made a name for themselves. Yeah, but what do they have to do? What do they have to do? Shaq, you think he just got in there because he was the best basketball player? No, he had to do some shit, all right? He had to bend over and touch his toes, all right? As gross as it sounds, it's true, all right? He had to bend over and touch his toes, and there's been people come out, all right, and say what's going on in the Hollywood industry, but y'all don't believe it, because why? It's a conspiracy theory. Y'all think it's a conspiracy theory, all right? There's a point in time where everything's just going to be a conspiracy theory. Everything nowadays, hell, we're already basically there. Everything's a conspiracy theory. You try to tell people the Most High isn't that Jesus Christ character that was made up in the church. That's a conspiracy theory, all right? That's a racist conspiracy theory, all right? You tell people that, FEMA is building camps, all right, for people. That's a conspiracy theory, all right? Or that stores ain't gonna have no food soon. That's a conspiracy theory, all right? Remember, we used to say, we still do say, all right, that we believe in UFOs and that they're a thing, all right? And that was a conspiracy theory. But guess what? Now the CIA came out and said that it's a thing, and they don't know what they are. They know what they are, all right, but they're telling people that they don't know. But remember when people said that UFOs weren't a thing, all right? UFOs are chariots, all right, which are really the chariots of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They said those weren't a thing, all right? Now that's coming through, all right? When people said they're putting poisons in your food, that was a conspiracy theory, all right? No, and now when you find that out, all right? People say that modern medicine, you say that how bad it is, they would say that that's a conspiracy theory, all right? But then you show them articles about John D. Rockefeller and what went down with that, all right? Is that still a conspiracy theory? All right, so these people don't know what's going on. These people are asleep, all right? These people are asleep. All right, you Jake too. You Jake. All right, you other heathen nations, you're gonna stay asleep because you can't get the truth. All right, but Jake, you're the only one that has a chance to get this, and you're out there fucking around. All right, because you want to be a savage. All right, because you want to sleep with another man's wife. All right, or if you women, all right, you want to sleep with a whole bunch of men. All right, or you want to sleep with other women. All right, same with you men. You men fruity too. All right. So you think that's much better than where we're going? Nah, I don't think so. I think I'd rather be where we're going, Lord willing. Joshua 1:8. The book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe, do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and thou shalt have good success. All right, so we're supposed to be following these laws. All right, and we know the law isn't going to save us, all right, but we know breaking the law will destroy us, all right, will get us killed, all right. The Most High don't want us doing that, all right. We keep the law to show respect to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all right, that we believe in Him, that we trust in Him, all right. We're going to keep His law, all right. We're going to keep His law, all right. And of course, we're not going to be able to do it perfectly, all right. We're going to go off because we're in the sinful flesh. We're in this when this puny, this meat vessel, all right. We're not going to be able to do anything perfectly, all right. We're going to be sinning, all right. Unfortunately. All right, and when we do, we feel bad as hell. All right, you feel like when you sin, all right, you feel like the spanking's right around the corner. All right, you scared as hell. All right, and that's how it should be, because that means you have fear in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, you don't want to sin and be like, nah, he ain't gonna do nothing. And that's how these worldly people think. All right, especially this Christian church. That's something that the Christian church taught. They say you can sin and sin, and you'll be fine. Or they'll say, you got to sin and repent, and then sin and repent, and sin and repent. When you repent, you're not supposed to do it again. You're try your hardest not to do that sin again. All right, you're not supposed to just be like, I'm just gonna go and premeditate the sin and go and do it. I'll just repent later. All right, that's not how you're supposed to be. All right, we're supposed to be, trying to follow these laws to the best of our ability. All right. Thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do so according to all that is written therein. Of course, we're not going to be able to do it perfectly. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. All right, that's going to make you prosperous. All right, what's prosperous? Let's grab prosperous. What does that mean? All right, I'm sure we all know what it means, but let's get to the plain text definition. All right. thriving, successful, strong, vigorous, productive, profitable. Profitable, that's a good one right there. That's a good one right there, profitable, all right? Because can we touch that? Will it bring us? No, it won't do it, all right? Profitable, all right? Which means reaping reward, all right? Because being out in the world, all right, and being an ain't shit ninja, all right, or doing what you're doing, being a thug, all right, or trying to be savage, all right, because that's a problem with our people, all right, trying to be savage, all right. What are you gonna get from that? Deleted. That's what you're gonna get. Is Elder Hawad would say, deleted. All right, you're gonna get deleted. You're gonna get put down. All right, like a damn dog. All right, you act like a dog, you're gonna put down like a dog. All right, you're gonna get deleted. All right, with a sword. All right, which in modern day swords is the gun. All right, or a knife, or mostly the gun, but it can be a knife as well. All right, if you're over in there's countries where they don't have guns like that, like England. All right, you ain't exempt. You might just get stabbed. That's a brutal ass death. All right, that is so. You'd rather have that. All right, that isn't anything good. That's not prosperity. That's not prosperous. You're not reaping anything good from that. You're not, profiting in any way from that. All right, but it's truth and keeping this law. All right, you'll profit from that. All right, the Most High will watch out after you. He'll keep you safe. All right, His elect. All right, and we all, Lord willing, we're all part of that number. All right, we don't want to be a number that gets caught up in this world. We don't want to go down with E. That's a terrible judgment. We don't want to go down with E. He's going to have a terrible judgment. 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto God, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightfully dividing the word of truth. All right, so we're supposed to be studying as well, keeping the law, studying. This is what we're supposed to be doing. All right. And we can have free time as well. Don't go overboard with, well, we can't have any free time. I'm sure when you get in this truth, you hear certain things and you don't have the full understanding yet. I've been there. All right, I've overthought things. All right, none of us are perfect. All right, says study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightfully dividing the word of truth. All right. So yeah, study. You sisters aren't exempt from that. You have to study too. All right, you have to. If your man teaches, you have to listen to him. All right. If not, find one of the brothers. All right, elders, apostles of Great Millstone. All right, and study with them. All right, and learn and listen. All right, and don't be talking up a storm in the chat. All right. That's what you gotta do. We gotta study. All right, we gotta know this knowledge. All right, you gotta realize what type of situation we're in. All right, you're not taking this thing. Some of you aren't taking this thing seriously. All right, you gotta realize. You think the using the military, for example. Do you think they would? You think they would send the military out with any like a debriefing? All right, without tell them you're just gonna send them in there so figure it out. No, they have. Instructions. All right, telling you what to do. You need to go in here. All right, you need to execute this guy. All right, take this dude out. Find this intel. All right, and that's what this essentially this is a better version of it. But that's what the Bible's kind of doing for the elect. All right, telling you, look, in the last day, all right, these Edomites are gonna come down on you hard. All right, they're gonna come down on you hella hard. All right, and they're gonna try to take you with this or do this. All right, or they're gonna try to get you with that C to the H to the I to the P. All right, it's a warning. All right. That's essentially what it is. So now you got the information, all right? You're not going to be taken by that, all right? But you people out in the world that aren't listening to this word, aren't hearing it, aren't reading the Bible, aren't studying under the elders or apostles, all right? When that thing happens, you're not going to know. And oh, no, I didn't know. And now it's too late. And then you had that one rapper. I can't remember his name. I think he was a rapper. He got it, and then I guess he heard the news or something. He got it removed. You can't. That ain't how it works, all right? That ain't how it works, all right? You already sold out, all right? You already got that digital all right? Damn phone's messing with me. Come on now. Come on. Alright. This is 2 Timothy 3:12-15. Alright. Yea, and all that live godly and Hamashiach Yahushai shall suffer persecution. Alright. So all of us that are following after this, well, I've been following after this word, brother, and I've been going through it, and that's what's gonna happen. Alright. That's what's gonna happen. Alright. 12, yea, and all that will live godly and Hamashiach Yahushai shall suffer persecution. Let's grab that real quick. What does persecution mean? Slakia. We'll grab it in a minute, all right? 13, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. All right, so what does that mean? It says, yeah, if you're in the truth and you're living godly, all right, under Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all right, you're going to suffer persecution, all right, but these evil people, these wicked people of the earth, all right, these evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. All right, so it's going to be even worse for them. You think, oh, it's bad, I'm going through persecution. We go through some bad stuff. I won't say that we don't. We do. All right, but these people out in the world, they're going to have it a million times worse than we have it. All right, 14, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. All right, so we got to continue in this truth, the things that we've learned in this truth. All right, yeah, continue. We can't buck up against the word and fall out now. All right, if that was the case, all right, we'd have a much worse judgment than if we just didn't know the truth at all. All right. It says, and that from a child that thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith, which is Hamashiach Yahushai. All right, so let's grab persecution. All right. Maltreatment, ill-treatment, mistreatment. All right, which isn't mistreatment. All right. They try to use that, but what we're going through isn't mistreatment. Mistreatment isn't fair, all right? This is fair. It's righteousness through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Abuse, torment, torture, all right? Punishment, all right? There's a good one. Punishment, all right? We're going to suffer punishment in certain things, all right? Because you got to realize we are in a punishment. We're in captivity right now, all right? We're in a punishment for the things that we've done, all right? This isn't a have fun, this isn't a big party at Chuck E. Cheese, all right? That's not what this is, all right? We're here because we're in trouble, all right? We're getting ass whooping right now, all right? We're standing in the corner, all right, so to speak, all right? The elect are, all right? And then you got these other brothers that they're trying to, not these brothers, all right, but these 2/3, you got these 2/3, and they're trying to wiggle their way out of the corner, all right? They're turning around, peeking out of the corner, all right? And you know how that was. You know how that was. Any of your brothers that were, had to stand in the corner, man, you turned your face out of that corner, man, you got your ass whooped, So, just keep your face in the corner, all right? Mess around and get it worse than you would have had it. Come on now. 2 Peter 10 through 13. All right, that's where I'm going to close out, Lord willing. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. All right, so we don't know exactly when the Most High is coming. We know it's soon. All right, it's going to be as a thief in the night. All right, you don't know when a thief's coming. All right, you just wake up and you've been robbed. All right, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works therein shall be burned up. All right, so you ain't going to be able to, take Cardi B with you. Your Cardi B, we don't really use CDs anymore. I was going to say CD, but, you're not going to be able to take your iPhone with you, all right, with all the Cardi B music on it and Future, all right, and all these rappers, all right, or you're not going to be able to take your makeup with you, all right, you're not going to be able to take anything with you, all right, your clothes, your new J's that you just bought, all right. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. All right, this ain't going to be pretty, all right? The elements are going to melt with fervent heat. This place is going to be melted, all right? But the elect's going to be saved, all right? 13, nevertheless, we, all right, speaking of, the elect, all right, Lord willing, part of that number, all right, of the hopeful elect, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. All right, and that's Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's heaven. All right, new earth. All right, he's going to tear this one down and build a new one. All right. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. And that's what we want. We want righteousness. All right, because this kingdom's unrighteous. All right, we're looking for the new kingdom. All right, Esau is the. Let me grab that. I'll actually end off with this one, all right? So, Jacob, right? That's you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? They go back to the house of Israel, all right? 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau, all right? Esau, the so-called white man, all right? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, all right? So, we're gonna dwell. We're gonna live righteously, all right, under the command of our King Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all right. And we're gonna have this law built within us, all right. And we're not gonna be going off, all right. And there's not gonna be this constant vexation, all right. And these other heathen nations are gonna have to pay, all right. So that's what we're waiting for, all right. And Lord willing, we're out of here soon, all right. So with that, I'm gonna close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, all right. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadosh. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. Almost out of here. Until the next one, Lord willing. Shalom.